Quentin ought to know better. I went to church with his mama, so I know he did. I can't believe he would bring them folks round here. Hello, Missy, how do you do? Hard to believe that this dummy's going out with you, but he assures us he has no cause to fear. I'm worried about the boy, Mom. Worried he done lost his mind, lost his head. See, it's not me, it's the world, and I fear that if he don't steer clear, then he might end up dead. Marcy, don't you stay out so late. You never know, just be careful while you're on this date. That's not to say I don't mean no, look, he's here. Hello, young man, how do you do? Hard to believe that my daughter's going out with you, but she assures me I have no cause to fear. I'm worried about the girl, Mom. Worried that she has lost her mind, lost her head. See, it's not me, it's the world, and I fear that if she don't stay clear, then she might end up in bed with the enemy. In love, but out of bounds. These children today don't understand. The wars may be over, but the scars are still around. They never heal until we let them heal. Quentin ought to know better. Marcy ought to know better. They really ought to know better. Now, I should say, I never had the feeling that my dad hated anyone. Or my mom, oh my gosh, she was the most loving person I know. But my father was born in 1951 in South Carolina. And he bore not only the emotional and psychological scars of that time and that place, but he had a scar, a physical scar on his leg that he told us he got when he was 12 years old, when he made the decision to ride through a neighborhood that he knew at the time was the wrong neighborhood. And one of the residents of that neighborhood left him with a scar, with a gunshot wound in his leg. My son is 12 years old. I'm grateful that I did not grow up in the time and place that my father did. I'm grateful to be raising my son not in the time and place where my father or even I grew up, where our expectations can be raised a little bit each generation, even as some things remain the same. I'm grateful for the people I have met who have proven my dad's experience wrong, because he taught us to mistrust and to fear out of survival, not out of hatred, out of survival. A sense of what it would take for his kids to survive in the world was to mistrust and set ourselves apart from people who didn't look like us, who didn't believe like us, who didn't love like us. That was his reality. And I'm so grateful for the people who don't look like me, who maybe don't love like I do, who don't believe in the worldview that I do, but they believe enough in the same concept that we are all one, or we at least all deserve the right to be here. We have the right to live our best lives. If you have any stories or experiences that illustrate for you how what your parents, their parents, or your ancestors before them wasn't what you choose to live forward into, and that, or where someone else has illuminated another truth, another side of the world for you, definitely please share them in the comments. Engage with one another. Let me know what you think about what's possible moving forward, that we don't have to be stuck with our wheels turning in the muck. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you soon.